And we're live. Okay, as usual, I'll just let you determine what we're playing, and I'll do one random IS4 run. IS4, because I'll actually die quickly there. Finished my work yesterday, so I should be free for a while going forward. Hello, IS2 voter. Big rat. Well, Click is an average size rat, but we'll find Tunada soon enough. And then die for picking her, because she's really bad in IS5. Hi, Muhammad. Oh, almost 3 fights. Tragic.
I want to ask about the meaning of this mission then.
Wonder if IS3 is going to actually win today. I haven't played IS3 in a long time. Hi, Bima. We'll see how quickly I'll die there. Well, at least on the 3rd floor, it's basically impossible to die. Oh yes, Symbiosis can kill you, so it's either Symbiosis or 3rd floor.
Alright then.
We'll wait until the bow gets about 40-50-ish votes, and then we'll go and let you pick stuff. I think the IS2 update should come out in 3 days, so Thursday. Because that's when the update with Phantom Outer comes out.
Whatever you say.
I assume those two are going to be related. Until then we run the end stuff though, I guess.
Mission accomplished.
Vanguard this early isn't ideal. Because it doesn't offer me any solution if I run into emergency no more. Yeah, S3 was kind of
Got it. Save us a lot of time if you just surrender.
really slow.
Alright
I
then.
really hate the first 2 floors on IS3. Nothing happens. Should probably just have Beanstalk over here.
Whatever you holding this shield is tiring, pal.
She can help tank these guys, which are the only thing that actually does damage to spot.
Doesn't matter. Holding this shield is tiring, pal.
Wonder if I'd get a better result out of Beanstalk S1 here. I assume I can just completely walk the next one, so Spot barely takes damage from them. Should be free anyway. Technically it's clearable with just click Pinecone and Spot, if I do it perfectly. Congrats on being early, I guess.
Whatever, you don't see any harm in this.
We're still in the selection phase. This is the equivalent of when you have a stream schedule, it's scheduled and people are waiting for it. We'll start in a few more minutes. No, thank you. always run from the temp recruits. No, that was lucky. We'll get it for the hope.
With me on your side, success is guaranteed.
We have some extra. Almost certainly completely unkillable. Unless it's the bear. The bear is... Okay, so the bear or the dog are doable. Duck is impossible. Should I wait next banner or gacha right now? I have no fucking clue what the next banner is. Or this one. You're not asking the right person for this at all.
Alright then.
Somebody in the chat can give you a better answer. I literally don't know what this banner is or what the next one is. I just play with 4 stars, so I don't care at all about what's on the banner. Oh, we got a new Stronghold Crusader. I'll have to try that. I actually have a lot of games lined up to try though. I also have Clair Obscure and Noita. It's a bear.
Holding a shield is tiring.
Bathed in fresh
No, it's gonna make it out, I think. Just barely.
Mission accomplished.
The mistake was having Pinecone face to the right. You should have been facing down to begin with. Gives her a greater surface area. So many temp recruits, damn. Does the bear one-shot Matuimaru? Depends on whether it's an emergency, what stage it is and what floor it is. For a normal fight on floor 1, it does not. Bow of to win, hooray. Why is every ticket out of temp recruit today? Holy shit. I just need to be in stock. Who needs hope anyway? We'll get more 3 stars. Leon, how does that make chat masochists? Like, they're the one voting, but I'm going to be the one playing it, you know? That seems more in the sadism category, you know? I feel like the top path is going to be better than the boss key, but I'll decide after the fight.
Pleasure.
Got it.
Well, that also brings the question of what level is your Matuimaru. Because if the bear does 1 quadrillion damage, my Matuimaru would still take 2 hits to die, because model.
Alright then.
So it kind of depends on what you have as well, you know? You thought that because you haven't played Radiant Silvergun.
Whatever you holding a shield is tiring, pal.
Okay.
I won't be afraid.
No, fair enough. Well, yeah, the bear has about 8000 attack and higher force, I think. So unless you have some health items, you should get tapped. Hang on, I'll have a look. Tell you exactly how much the bear has. We are assuming difficulty 15. Also, there's 20 enemies, so I shouldn't have pressed the skills, but they wanna AFK faster, so I can look it up for you. Okay, so let's say it was on floor 5, March of the Dead. Normal mode, the bear would have 11,000 damage. And on emergency, that would go up to 14,000 damage. So yeah, unless you can debuff it, it will definitely walk over you. Notoimaru has about 6,000 something health, so she's pretty far from having a shot.
ちゃんと聞いてます
Also, 100% could have killed this dog. I would just be looking at the stats.
指示をどうぞ
Anyhow, we've gotten enough votes. I'll suicide this run on floor 3. And then I'll let you pick stuff. Because I haven't farmed ingots though, it's extra high difficulty. I'm never letting this dog again. I thought it would be faster to let it through, but it took so fucking long. I could have redeployed Beanstalk twice, and she could have sold it. The hell is this pathing?
With hard work.
Okay,
even
encounters,
idiots
we
can
go
get
to
job
the
done.
floor 3 and reset. Naturally, we get the god tier RNG when I'm resetting the run. That's just how it works. Okay, we're ready to go. So, what squad are you actually picking now? Do you want something that gives you hope? Like one of the tactical squads, spearhead? Okay, so we're gonna group tactical ingots together as the squads that give you hope, along with the first class. Those are the hope giving squads. And then we have some squads that give you some permanent buff, like spearhead, eternal hunt, and scientific. Those would be the buff squads. And finally we have the meme squad that nobody picks, so leader, gathering, and the random rune squad. So hope or buff? What kind of squad do you want? Yeah, I pretty much always run with science, so I'm comfortable enough with it. But it's definitely not the only option. Okay, heavy preference towards the buff squad. Is it scientific or something else? So this is basically scientific, eternal hunt, and spearhead. Okay, you definitely want scientific. Yeah, sure, that's what chat shows. I assume we want the Keto for the one hope, so just pick that. The one life isn't bad either, because if you get 11 lives you can stack. And you want to see the temp recruit. It's a free temp haze. Haze is okay. We have no crystals to break in IS4, so she's not much worse than Click. And she is free. So if you want to pick that, that's fine. But you can just grab a 5-star and just eat to them directly. So I'm not too big of a fan of grabbing Haze. We have a second caster ticket though, so we can just eat to something right now. So do you want Haze, 6-star, or eat to something else? We can eat to Haze as well, but that's not an efficient use of my hope. Haze it is. Okay. Now for a defender. My defender pool is ass. For 5 stars, I basically just have Vulcan and Fire Whistle. Incidentally, Vulpes is now E2, so you can pick her if you want. No masteries yet though. Why would you grab Spot? The fuck? We have enough. Do you want to get a 6-star caster as well? Is that what you're going for? Spot plus 6-star caster, and then we basically have to grab Eben because he's the only way to beat the prison stage. Okay. So there's basically only one option here. I guess Marcel or Dusk are also kind of okay, but you need single target more than AoE in IS4, so I feel like Eben is just better. But yeah, the level 1s are Dusk, Marcel, Seoba, Ifrit and Eben. Nobody ever picks Ifrit, so she's not on the vote. Unless the chat starts spamming Ifrit a lot, I guess. I'm too lazy to type Marcel's name. It's the goat! Yay! Now it's reasonably likely that we won't die on the first floor. Okay. Hooray! We have 3 fights. Let's go. We actually have hope for the shop then.
This power is not mine. However, Rhodes Island has
Ghost is a free win.
Got it.
31 enemies, no extras.
Everyone, no need to have cold feet here. Like a shadow.
Cause I wanna position Eben now. Basically I wanna maximize the tiles he can fill with goats, while still having him DPS these guys, but I don't want him to blow him up before Spot is ready.
Yeah, fine.
Seems like there's a simple solution. Just prepare Spot.
The performance will begin soon, but it seems our audience can't contain themselves. As startling as a Triton.
Don't.
So many weaknesses.
You know, when I think about it, the goat just saved Case from exploding in a really stupid way. Also, he might die to the slugs unless he charges in time.
As graceful as Drei Viertel.
Go! Explode! Nah.
Mission accomplished.
Maybe I should have deployed him so he doesn't shoot at anything, and then spawn more goats for the wave. But Haste plus Spot will die to the sword, so I'm not sure that's optimal.
It's just something I often heard not so long ago. You can
Okay,
ignore it.
we have Tin Man. This is IS4, so he isn't discounted and he doesn't carry shit. So not as good here. That being said, 4 stars also cost a bunch of hope, so there's less incentive to grab one over a 5-star when you can grab a 5-star. That being said, yet again, Ethan is outright better than Manticore. With the models, Ethan is just straight up better. So, do you want a 4-star, a 5-star, or a 3-star? Getting thermo and saving for other stuff is also an option. We do have recruits in the shop after all. Not a huge fan of grabbing something like thermo, because this squad is complete ass, and we're very likely to die. Unless we get some other stuff. Okay, 4 stars. So, functional stuff. Jaye, he cheeses a lot of the annoying stages. Contrail, she's immortal and does damage. Ethan is useless now, better later. A Rope and Shaw can both cheese the no more than 4 stage, so they're a free win on that. If we get emergency no more than 4, that will save it. Gravo and Jaye are late game picks, trash right now. So, basically Contrail for generic good DPS, Jaye because he cheeses a lot of early stages, show slash rope, because they beat no more than 4. And Ethan, Gravel, and Verdant together for late game scaling. To be clear, Ethan's late game scaling is you just need his E2. Verdant and Gravel are more niche. But they do have their functions, because enemies in IS4 do so much damage. Is it just going to be Contrail? Yep, it's just Contrail. No surprise there. The flying squirrel's pretty strong. Not sure she can keep us alive. If this is no more than 4, I think we're dead.
Okay, I'll fly Echelon.
But we'll play it out, of course. Okay, it's Prison. Prison had a cheese.
Prolonged casting makes my headaches flare up, and I even hallucinate if I'm unlucky.
We have
Let's
a
make it a
Decor Bear
blitzkrieg,
coming.
shall we?
In the pipe, 5x5.
Hinfort aus meinem Kopf!
Out and about.
Kill the boxer early.
Is that fog? Oh, just condensation on my glasses.
Works on emergency too, by the way. I've screwed around with it before.
Yeah, fine.
As doleful as a clarinet.
Everyone, no need to have cold feet
Moving
here.
in case it's a dog.
Whatever you say.
There should be enough time to redeploy spot later. We're freeing the tile so Eben can drop one more goat there.
As graceful as 3/4.
Thoughts on Thorns the Lobster. He's not Tin Man. And I prefer Tin Man. That's about it. I haven't read his skills obviously, because he's a 6-star, so I don't care what he does. But you're a regular here, so you know what I'm about.
5x5.
Hinfort aus meinem Kopf!
Ready for takeoff. That
It's
fog?
like asking somebody who's allergic to fish what he thinks of the new fish restaurant.
Alright then.
Good job, Spot. You carried? You carried?
As doleful as a clarinet.
Mission accomplished.
Perfect victory? Whatever.
Just in time? Nah, you're like 5
Victory's a
minutes late.
victory after all.
Oh, starting DP. We're set. Attack speed rules for hard fights later. Alright, we're just taking midnight, because the other options are not midnight. We have no medic and everything in melee will spontaneously combust, so it's the only functional
With
pick.
me on your side, success is guaranteed.
Okay, so this wasn't an emergency, meaning that this fight that we're doing now is almost certainly the emergency. I wonder if it's worth burning this just to not die to no more than 4. Or does Contrail cheese it hard enough? 600 with 60 attack, it's what, like 960 attack, right? It's a bit higher than that because the menu here doesn't reflect the extra stats you get from IS. Or items, let me just check. Emergency no more than 4. The melee assholes have 560. So 760 defense. In other words, Contrail does fuck all to them. So if we get no more than 4, we're kinda fucked. And I think they're too heavy to be pulled by goats from Eben, right? The ship rush is a free win, yeah. Spot shits on it. That's fine. If it's not no more than 4, we're fine. If it's no more than 4, it will probably kill us. So my question is this. Do I spend the ASPD rune to try and squeeze out a win on no more than 4? Or do we save it for later? We do have 6 lives, so it's fairly likely we'll survive no more than 4, if only barely. What do you mean if it's no more than 4, you're dead in 90% of average IS4 runs? Do you just run with read outer and spot every run? Or what? We need to leak 5 enemies. Yeah, but this is IS4, so excessive leaking is not recommended. Okay, we're using it. I don't know, having a plus 20 DP item would be a pretty big loss. So let's see if it even mattered. It's Beasts. Beasts is a free win, so it was a waste.
Show me your spirit, everyone.
You can't play
Behold,
King's Relics.
Here come my flamboyant moves.
All units, watch for my signal.
Because you gain life after the 4th fight, more or less.
Careful of music on the battlefield.
Turbulence incoming.
Whatever you say. So many weaknesses.
As startling as a tritone.
Kind of a pity we got this one, since it's basically free anyway.
Out and about.
As startling as a
Sheep's
tritone.
destroying Midnight. Don't worry about it.
Propulsion back fog. Oh, just condensation on my glasses.
Hinfort aus meinem Kopf.
Yeah, Chad didn't gamble. Shame as a gacha player. Always weirds me out that this thing weighs less than this sheep, by the way.
As startling as a tritone.
Yeah, collapsos have a crazy damage because IS5 gives big buffs. The actual enemy is pretty trash mob.
As startling as a tritone.
Propulsion on me. Stay in formation.
Mission accomplished.
A perfect flight record. Next time, we can try somewhere even further.
Oh, we got the big shield. Our stuff no longer dies. Objective shield is great for later. Okay, vanguards. Now, do you want to spend money on a vanguard or grab Fang? Because we have a shop right after this. Do we just grab Fang and get it over with, or do we actually spend their hope? Because if we buy something and there's a caster ticket, we can't eat to Eben. Yeah, we just get Fang. I assume that's what you'd go with. It only makes sense. Do you want attack speed for Contrail? It's 8 ingots and my ass is broke. So we are limited in what we can get. Do you want 30 SPD on Contrail or do we skip it? We're definitely getting this, obviously. This is for attack speed on Contrail. Do you want specialist gain 30 SPD? Okay, pretty much everyone wants it. That's fine. And we reroll. If it makes you feel better, I'm pretty sure this isn't the ideal pick anyway. Because you don't get as much money in IS4. And this removes the collapse value. Can we squeeze out both this and a medic ticket, I wonder? Now if we gain 1 life, I will be at 11 and we'll start stacking shields. Let's see if we can also squeeze the medic ticket out of my broken ass. Yay! 0 ingots! Do you want something like Amia? A 4-star, or do we just save hope? Nah, I don't know. I don't like the chalice much in IS4. You get so many shops in IS4, but you also don't have money like in IS5. So anytime I've grabbed the chalice, I felt like I would be better off just spending my money anyway. Do we spend hope on even more arts damage? Grab some 4-star to save 1 hope, that's really not worth it. Because either way we can get Eben afterwards, or do we get Hibiscus? Okay. We're getting a 3-star then. Ansel apparently. Up to you. For the record, Hibiscus is better in IS4. Because you don't need the extra range. Probably a bad floor. Okay, we have a guaranteed E2 on Eben here, but we might not want to use it. Nothing we can do with this for now. We'll make use of it later. Oh, restore 3 life points. Wonderful. My favorite encounter. Okay, so we do unwell. Go down to the scout node. We will be able to see what the fight is, so we can decide whether to E2 Eben or not.
Ready whenever.
Got it.
Blue, I leverage you a 5-star Hibiscus to argue that Hibiscus... Ansel may be cuter, but Hibiscus is hotter.
Ready to heal.
Everyone, no need to have cold feet here.
We're just using him to reveal. I don't actually care about the
Out and about.
healing from Ansel. It's not necessary.
Alright then.
Because it trivializes the stages if you don't have to waste block on your defender here.
On the pipe, 5x5.
Thrust.
Ready to brace yourselves. Cumulonimbus ahead.
The performance will begin soon, but it seems our audience can't contain themselves.
Everyone, follow me.
It should no longer move her, so... I'm not sure if Eben does enough damage to clean the big guy on his own. Let's help out a bit. I don't think Contreo can die.
Ready to take off.
Like, her defense is fine.
Doesn't matter to me.
As graceful as 3/4.
Casually just a defender.
Cumulonimbus ahead.
What's up? Bathe in fresh blood.
Yeah, we should make it.
As doleful as a clarinet.
We should start healing in a bit.
Whatever you say.
Once this guy starts moving. It's not like Contreo is
Whatever you
exactly
say.
squishy.
Doesn't matter. Holding a shield
Also,
is
she's
high.
in the air.
Stay in formation.
As startling as a tritone.
Now, careful, kittens. Don't lose your mittens.
49 is the normal count, no extras.
Mission accomplished.
I haven't heard anything about IS6, gonna keep it that way.
With hard work,
I'll see it
even
when
an
it's out.
idiot can get the job done.
Next fight will give us enough hope for Eben, so there's less reason to conserve now. Do you still want to skip, or do you want to get some 5-star or 4-star? We do have the means to win any fight on floor 2, so we don't need any immediate power. What the fuck is a biscuit? Do we even have an operator named Biscuit? Okay, we are not skipping. Is that right? Oh, you mean Hibi. Okay. Folinik is absolutely leveled and ready to go, yes. Okay, so do you want a 5-star like Amia, Ptiopsis, Hibiscus or Warfarin? Or do you want a 4-star like you know what my fucking 4-stars are? Surprisingly high number of votes for a 4-star. It's only one hope difference, which is why it's surprising. Like, the relative cost doesn't match their power. Well, 5-star regardless. No Whisper Rain for you. Never again. Okay, pose set. I only have 4 medics, so we don't need to split them into further categories. Holy shit, somebody other than Amia won a poll. I spoke too soon. It's between Hibiscus and Amia. Hibi is pretty decent herself. Look at that 6% Arts Fragile. It's almost as good as Haze ignoring 10% of res. No take her. I do have a mastery on her S2. Okay, low altitude maneuvering is a complete free win, so it literally doesn't fucking matter. Do we E2 Eben? Yep, I'm sure that's what you're going for, so Eben it is.
I won't fail you. This time, I'll be sure to protect.
I'm not afraid.
Everyone, no need to have cold feet here.
You're gonna switch around from the usual strat a bit.
Please hold on.
Okay.
Cause Pinecone is insanely tanky, so she can just sit here and not give a shit. Other operators aren't quite as proficient at not dying as Pinecone.
I wish this to be the last time, if possible. Out and about.
All units, watch for my signal.
What's up? Bathe in fresh blood.
On me, stay in formation.
Hibiscus doing pretty well. Didn't even need to use spot skill.
Doctor, you can prevent more harm this way. I'll stand my ground.
Propulsion on me.
Hooray for her absurdly fast charging skill.
Doctor, hold it. How to nail this?
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, the Arts Fragile from Hibiscus is decent.
I was very
Wouldn't
impressed
be
by
surprised if
everyone's
she's
performance. It was fantastic.
can overpower Amia. Okay, do you want to E2 Hibiscus? As I said, has masteries, no model, doubles the art fragility. Alternatively, there is no alternative. Let's just E2 her. Anything else is taking the piss. We need some E2 shits. Okay, we E2 and go home. We have scientific, so we can just go up. So our ground operators are extremely tanky right now. Decent, but we mostly have ranged operators. Okay, if we dive into the Bosky, we can get 5+ fights. There's no fucking way any other path will compare. Most annoying fight, naturally. And no good spot to use this. Okay. Do you want to try the reasonable route or the ultra greed route? Reasonable is just go in a straight line to the Bosky and then go down. Ultra greed is go up for the safe house and counter and then to the Bosky. This wastes 2 points, so we need to get points from the Bosky, but we probably will. And you wanna power up before going inside anyway. Okay, I should take the fights here seriously. Pretense, okay, we have a bunch of spam here and casters here, so I assume Eben sows everything here and everyone else can fight here. Sounds reasonable to me.
This power is not mine. However, Rhodes Island has need of it. Prolonged casting makes my headaches flare up.
I wouldn't say I'm
I
listening
even
to chat,
hallucinate if
it's
I'm
more like
unlucky.
chat's listening to me.
Let's make it a blitzkrieg.
I'm
shall
trying
we?
to
The
hurt them
performance will
towards
be-
Let me
certain
check
outcomes,
the wind direction first.
All right then.
because it makes my life easier.
as doleful as a clarinet.
We use Contrail here just
Five,
because I want to get
five,
the
five,
chest.
five.
We'll retreat her later.
Okay.
Is that fog? Oh,
She also do some damage to the caster, but he runs away too quick for the job to be finished.
First aid ready. Medical
So many weaknesses.
out and about. I'll make sure. Please don't let this hurt.
Ready to heal.
As doleful as a clarinet.
Injections ready. Prepare for battle.
Eben is still being kind of ass. Okay, we'll solve it like this. Now Contrail can cover both lanes. We don't actually need to block anything on the left side anyway.
As doleful.
I got more harm this way.
Wait until Ansel actually starts getting shot.
Patient is here.
There we go.
Not in here like this.
Doesn't matter to me.
propulsion is that fog?
And don't let that caster hit
Just contact.
Holding the shield is tiring, pal.
Contrail, because the melee attack of the caster actually does a ton of damage.
Please don't let this hurt.
I've arrived. As doleful as a clarinet.
I can do more than just heal.
Propulsion brace yourselves. Heal alone.
Should be one. Yep, it's one leak. Contrail will clean up.
Mission accomplished.
There's only
Yeah, we
one
don't even
thing
call it the
that's
greedier
impossible
path.
for me.
With average RNG we should get at
Being
least
imperfect.
one device from the Bosky. Supporter or sniper? I have way more snipers than supporters. From supporter we can get Roberta for a ground body, which is meh, because it costs hope, or something like Shamare. For snipers I have half the 5-star snipers, so probably have what you want. Also snipers are just better than supporters, so I assume we're picking snipers. Do you have Typhon? I do, she's E0. More importantly, do I have 7 hope, motherfucker? What do you want me to buy Typhon with? Now, do we actually have Typhon? That's a good question. Not on this account. Have her on CN. Do you have laptop? It's a bit on fire, but I do have a laptop, yeah. Don't have WAP on Doubter though. Only Whoopis. Okay, normal. First, you want a 5-star or a 4-star? Please pick 5-star. I would like to not die to the Emperor's Blade. Okay, 5 stars. So we have Cruz, Grey, Provence, Firewatch, April, Executioner, Andreana, Platinum, and Great Road. 9 operators. 3 of them are anti-air snipers, with one of them being infinitely better than the rest. Oh yeah, and April is also an anti-air sniper, so 4 of them. She's weird though. She's a weird ass. Firewatch cheeses the boss, so she's good for that. Executor will be a survival 2 if we get that boss key where enemies have insane defense. Other than that, he's mid. Andreana, Grey, both do a ton of damage. Grey slow is really good. Provence murders bosses. So is it anti-air or some expensive sniper? It's probably going to be Cruz, and I'm happy with that. But you know, I'll go through the motions. We're gonna be fair and impartial in our democracy. Let's see if I can save myself from writing the names of all the other snipers. Cruz it is. We'll be fine. Also, we should use this since we're going up. May get a random 6-star from there. Okay, who do we kick out for Cruz? Haze or Midnight?
Alright, time to assign the tasks.
Sometimes I pull for 6 stars. There's only so many 4 stars, so I have all of them. At least 3 ground bodies makes sense, so I guess these 3 stay. Though calling Contrail a ground body is, yeah.
Give me a bit of freedom.
Actually,
and
Ansu's
I'll
not
be
doing
happy.
shit. We can't tank anything. Just bring more DPS. What stage is it? A nasty one. If it was emergency, it would be 100% dead.
Flare up, and I even hallucinate if
But
I'm
non-emergency one might be playable.
Let's make it a blitzkrieg, shall we?
On alert!
As startling as a tritone.
Like a shadow.
We can just have these two pop out the Avenger early.
I wish this to be the last time, if possible.
Yeah, that should
As
work fine.
graceful as 3/4.
Don't get carried away.
And then these two stay as emergency blockers if something tries to make their way past Eben's bullshit.
Hinfort aus meinem Kopf.
If it can prevent more harm this way, I'll stand my ground.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, stand still. I'll make sure everyone's safe. I'll make I can do more than just heal. Here we go. Careful, kitten. On me. Stand formation. Meow.
Hinfort aus meinem Kopf.
Oh damn, that guy didn't even get blocked.
Doctor, please tell me if this hurts.
Holding a shield is tiring, pal.
As startling as a tritone.
Couldn't spawn kill him fast enough.
Mission accomplished.
Perfection is for suckers, you know.
Hooray! DP debuffs. guard or supporter. We cannot get a 6-star. We're 1 hope short. That isn't a question of greed. This was the only path we can take. Even if we go straight to the boss key or waste 2 points going up. Yeah, probably guard, because we need a ground body ultimately. Shamare for Cruz is really good, but we do need Cruz to be E2 first to really benefit from it. Okay, guard. So, we do need something that's somewhat self-sufficient, because our medic is just hibiscus, essentially. So, Puma is insane. Not a fan of Wapwant, because we have way too much fucking guard damage. Give me some physical. Spectre is okay, but she just dies after skill. Tequila is a big nuker. And the Kafuyu is better at single target. She might be decent against the boss. So those are basically the picks we have. What if Amiya? Sure, you can pick Amiya if you want. I don't have Haimo raised. It's like Puma but less so it seems kind of waste of LMD. Sure, I can put the Chanka in. Sort of a mid pick here. But he can work, yeah. Spectre and Wind Chimes. Wind Chimes is beyond awful here. We have no healing and she's a paper. Puma it is. That should help a lot, because for tankier elites we can actually use Eben's E2 form then. We can get 3 hope or 3 max lives. This rune is mid. There is an argument for getting 3 max lives over 3 hope. Once you get 11 lives in IS3, you start stacking shield after every win. So if we get HP, we can start stacking shield after healing once. With hope, we still can get a 6-star, and we don't have a 6-star to E2 right now. But we are broke as fuck, and it's at least 3 fights until we level. So, the hope can have its uses. Do you want hope or lives? Both can be good. Just depends on what we get afterwards. And lives it is. What the fuck was this fight? Does anyone remember it? Fuck it, I'm gonna look it up. I have no fucking clue what the third floor duck fight was at all. A profitable one? Just trying to find the fight. Wait, this is a car fight of death. Okay, this was a floor 2 fight. It's not the car fight of death, right? Are you sure it's the bear? It's not the bear. Because there's a duck. That's why there's a duck. If it was the bear, we would have gotten the bear screen. Yeah, I know this fight. I just thought it was a different one for some reason. Midnight's not doing anything.
Ready whenever.
Yeah, so we position Contrail to be able to intercept casters. Did I change Eben to S3? Nah, S2 will work too. It's fine.
All right. All medicine has been prepared.
In the pipe, 5x5.
Injections ready. Prepare for battle. Please hold on.
Propulsion brace yourselves. Cumulonimbus ahead.
As startling as
Oh,
a
the
tri-
caster goes up. That's news to me.
Any more noise?
First aid box.
10
is
out
ready.
of 10
is it
positioning
my
on
turn?
cruise.
I wish this to be
I'm
the
very
last
proud of
time.
myself.
Possible.
as startling as a tritone.
If it can prevent more harm this way, I'll stand my ground.
Iyo. Ready to brace yourselves. Cumulonimbus ahead.
No, it's still a fight. So we get stuff from it even if we leak the duck, which
As
we
graceful
probably will.
as drei Viertel.
I can do more than just heal.
It goes straight in now.
Hinfort aus meinem Kopf.
I'm pretty sure the duck isn't an elite anyway, though I could be lying about that. It only comes up with Eben, so I have no knowledge of what enemy is
As
elite or not.
graceful as drei Viertel.
It's surprisingly arbitrary.
Accomplished.
Yeah, if I
I
didn't
was
mess up
very
cruise
impressed
deploy,
by
it'd
everyone's
be dead.
performance. It was fantastic.
That's fine though. So, do we just get this? Probably. What does it do? Inflicts elemental injury, receives less elemental damage, recovers SP when receiving necrosis damage. Clears all elemental injury on self and gains a protective barrier that absorbs. Okay, this is useless. Stops attacking, max HP 50%. When attacked, deals attack hazards damage to surrounding ground enemies and additional necrosis. Really good. Would be even better in IS5, but still great. Yeah, we take this. It has damage. And into the Bosky. Reduced SP cost is a free win, because it's just a buff. Alright, do we just play Pretense turn through? Craving is a pain in the ass, so we're not playing that. So it's between Rational and Pretense. Our stat line is a bit ass, but we now have Puma to help the spot side, so Eben can be freed up for the casters. Are the casters elites? This one is not, for example. What about this one? Yeah, nothing here is elite, so Eben S3 is still ass. As usual. Yeah, Pretense probably fine. And we do stay on S2, because we can, if he's on casters, we can stack it up. Then Cruz plus Puma takes care of the... No, Cruz is better on the left. Puma plus Contrail and Hibiscus go on the right. And Eben plus Cruz on the left. We'll get a second body.
Stride forward, righteously, to ward off disaster.
Yeah, animals are elite apparently. Should have run S3 then. Also should have looked it up before I entered the stage.
Got it.
That's mostly fine with SP.
Alright then.
Relax, the target.
Should have delayed
Bad.
spots deployment a bit. But other than that, it's fine. On the bright side, it's gonna charge up before a caster shows up. That's unfortunate.
I wish this to be the last time. Please tell me if this hurts.
Holding a shield is tiring, pal.
Oh, no stunts.
Prevent more harm this way, I'll stand my ground.
Really starting to feel the reduced DP.
The performance will begin soon, but it seems our audience can't contain.
Save us a lot of time if you just surrender.
Hold it. There's no sense in getting any more hurt. Huh?
Watch for my signal. On me, stay in formation.
思ってたよりちょっと大変。
That was not worth blocking. So just go
Withstand
through.
the test. I will meet the moment.
Caster just tilted. We only need to stop one enemy to not die. Right? No, we need to stop two. Okay, we're dead then. Because they can't stop these two of these. Wet spot. GG.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, but S3 is, his S3 is even worse here. Because it's just glorify this one. Good attempt by Eben. Are we running scientific again or something else? Are spinach and ruffs multiplicative or additive? They are additive with themselves, multiplicative with other attack buffs. Oh, depends. Some items are multiplicative with others, some are additive. It's a mess, like usual for a roguelike. But with each other they are they are additive. Okay, we get a caster again. Do we just take click and then spend the hope on something else? Yeah, free operator as usual, no surprise. We can get read or some useful guard. Not a fan of the read start, cause no more than 4 exists, but it's doable. Only the emergency really hurts. The weed isn't here, we have reeds. It's a more boring plant. Yes, let's go Dejan. I have her skin now, so she's playable. Might have some other issues that would make her undesirable. You know, like being E0, but other than that, she's fine. So, I have Helagur, Skadi, Irene and Blaze. Blaze and Irene are both fine for a start. If we move here, it's possible to start with Puma if you really want to, but then the medic ticket is wasted. Unless we get a Puma and Amiya. So it's actually an argument for getting 5-star, because we can get 2 5-stars instead of just 1 6-star. We're not borrowing anything. You're gonna suffer with my account. Mwahahaha. So do you want a 6-star or a 5-star? Because you can make a serious argument for a 5-star here. Okay, 6-star it is. So, Skadi, Irene, Blaze or Helagur. I assume Blaze and Irene are the only possible starters. Because everything else will leak on half the stages. Or powers. Yeah, we can get powers too. She's not D2, but we can get her. I really need this. And for a medic we take Hibiscus. We need the extra 10 HP that Hibiscus heals on Irene. Trust me. We're not getting away with this otherwise. go towards more fights so we can die faster and reset to a better squad.
Please take good care of yourself while I'm gone. Ready to heal.
I'm not offering alternatives, those are just the only 6-star guards I have leveled. If nothing other than her gets picked, blame chat for that, not me. I gave you the choice and you picked Erin, don't look at me.
It's safe here.
She has the first module, whichever one that
See
is.
the light of my lantern? I'm right here.
I don't think there is a single 6-star on which I bothered getting the second module. I guess it... no, wait, there's Montis, but only the IS one, and nothing else. Didn't even need to use her skill.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, so we have the option to E2 Irene or do something else. I assume we're just E2ing Irene. Yeah, I do occasionally ban popular operators. Dorothy was banned for the longest time. Dorothy and Reed were actually banned for a while because of that. But Irene hasn't been that abused quite yet. Yeah, obviously E2. I'm not gonna make a poll because that's 100% what you're gonna conclude. You know, because it's the fucking obvious choice. Oh, please be emergency. Please be emergency. No, it's not emergency. Of course, when we have the final solution for the stage, that just deletes the entire stage by placing Irene over here. We don't get an emergency. Typical.
There we go.
Legit, you can just drop Irene here, then use IS3 once and the stage is over. Is Dorothy good for IS? Well, Dorothy is really good, so obviously. How are the runs going? We've had one run so far where we died ignorably on the 3rd floor. If I bother to deploy click, I wouldn't have to use Erin's Q, by the way. Wait, I might not have to use it anyway. Whoa. I think I have the defense reduction then. Yeah, she ignores defense. More helpful than you'd think, because she hits twice, so it's 140 extra damage per normal hit.
Mission accomplished.
Don't really see the point in getting the other model, because anytime I use her, she just one-shots everything anyway. More guards. We just take Midnight, so he can hide behind the arena, I guess. It's whatever, yeah. Oh no, this isn't whatever. We have a dog we can't kill.
With me on your side, success is guaranteed.
Wait, maybe I can kill it. Okay, if we can charge Irene, the dog is going to die. No, wait, does it become invisible when it goes in the air? Of course it does. Never mind, we can kill
Show
it.
me your spirit, everyone.
My sword will respawn the instant I
Because
spot
she's
the
gonna
movement.
lift it up and then the fucking dog will become invincible. Just watch. Anyway, click second. She's not gonna charge anyway, but... That was a mistake. Should have blocked the Midnight. Now it's just gonna walk away.
I've arrived.
before the stun was. No, might have killed it otherwise.
What's up?
We'll try to finish it off. Kind of through that. I think the dog would have just died to a single hit. Counterpoint. Items in IS4 are so shit anyway, I'll barely notice the difference.
I've arrived.
Mission
Fuck yes,
accomplished.
let's go. 99 DP that I'll never get. Yeah, I
There's
seriously
only
think
one
IS4
thing
needs
that's
a balance
impossible
patch
for
where we
me.
just fuck around with the item pool a bit.
Being imperfect.
Okay. We don't actually have anything to E2 other than click, which is just one hope. So we can pick literally whatever we want or skip for the shop. Thank you, Chiari. So, what are we actually gonna get here? Do we go with a 5-star or a 4-star? If I was playing with 4 stars, I would just get eaten and not think about it. But we have shit like actual decent AoE healing, a fast redeploy that has a stun. This shit's pretty good. Eaten because he's overpowered. Or Contrail because your old Contrail seems apparently. Wait, before we get a 5-star, I should probably point out my 5-star poo is ass. We have Red, Manticore, Robin, and Tin Man. Five-star it is. We have 4 options. Tin Man, who will almost certainly get picked, even though this isn't IS5, he's still fine. Red, who's alright, Manticore, who is a bad eaten, and Robin. Robin is fine, but Dorothy exists, so Robin is not okay. You know how it is. Nah, Tin Man's great. He's a reasonable pick. E2 a supporter. We do not have a supporter. Do you want to E2 click for one hope? We're getting this. Most useful E2 click for the second floor is on the stage with the cars, because she can kill them herself.
As talented and impressive as Melanders.
Oh, did 4 stars win? I wasn't paying attention.
Interested
Oops.
to see how this operation unfolds, Doctor.
A fake democracy. When I clicked it to close the vote, it was the other way around. YouTube updates it really slowly sometimes. Okay, let's get you a 4 star, since it's rigged. And reroll, because everything else here is us. Do you want to hope or to E2 Tin Man? Oh yes, Sarkaz do less damage. Hooray. Such a good IS4 item. No, the E2 wasn't rigged. That was implying I let you vote in the first place. I just picked click. This E2 is definitely rigged though. We only get one more fight if we don't take the boss key. And it could be a really dangerous emergency. On the other hand, boss keys are insanely dangerous in general in IS4. But I assume you just want boss key, so we'll go there. If we die in the boss key instead of the emergency, then we immediately get the...
I'll be finding a...
We have an extra. 30 isn't normal count.
Locked and loaded.
I assume she'll just kill the shadow before this thing can get through.
Even an old haunt has its perils.
No, one hit short. Should have pulled it with Midnight. Oh, it's an objective shield anyway.
Okay.
Don't wanna use Irene's skill, so we're gonna try to save it for the end. This guy dies almost immediately, and we have nothing to pull them as a group, so Irene should slaughter them pretty comfortably.
Don't be a please. Come to your...
Don't treat history found your archive. Alright. Destroy.
Okay, Tinman. Now there's 3 groups of 3 and then whatever the animal is. All animals AFK on this tile. So anything than the bear is 100% dead. And the bear is probably dead too. Because I assume Irene will do most of its health.
Patience found your archive. Alright.
Okay, it's a dog.
Destroyed.
Wonder if the dog can actually get away. Because when Irene leaves it off, it might decide to become invincible. This is why you need Contrail, to block the dog while it's in the air, so Irene can keep DPSing it.
Don't treat history with such a flippant attitude. Feel how you're...
Bathe in fresh
My heart will be the judge.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. I like how Tin Man gave absolutely zero shits and just damaged it while it's invisible. Because a lot of dots have a tracking effect like that.
There's only
Where if
one
something
thing
goes
that's
invisible
impossible
after
for
being
me.
affected by the dot, they keep getting the dot.
Imperfect.
This also applies, for example, to Spouter or Earth Spirit Slow. These are both whatever. We can go down to 0 debuffs though, so let's take this. Punk! Such choice. And we got a bad relic that's not useful right now. What a surprise! Reduced attack, more damage to distance. That's a free win condition. And we take path with no end because it's easier.
Leave it to me.
Most IS operators are really strong, honestly. The only reason Highmore isn't a really strong 5-star is because
I'll be finding
Wapuma
a backup.
exists. And Wapuma is an absurdly strong 5-star.
Leave it to us.
Even an old haunt has its perils. Don't imagine the future with such a narrow view.
Ready for action.
My sword will respond the instant I spot the movement.
It's safe here.
Bye bye laptop battery.
Feel how your soul's imprisoned. It'll be a lesson you won't forget.
I've arrived.
Don't imagine the future with such a narrow...
My life will purge the vice.
Could probably use her stun bait. 4 enemies, so 3 Naruto runners and 1 normal. No extras.
Everyone, follow me.
Mission accomplished.
Should have a shop in this bosque, I think.
このままノーカットで作戦記録に使えるじゃん。
Okay, there's a pretty good chance that we have a shop right in front of us. So that alone could be an argument to skip and see if we can get hope for a 6-star there. Alternatively, we can just get Cruz. Chat seems to like Cruz, so I'm just gonna speed this up a bit. If it gets more than 50%, we're just going with Cruz. If it gets less, I'll run the normal procedure. Yep, it's Cruz. And we have a shop. We have 9 ingots and the ability to pick an item. I think the wish note should be better than the shop. You know, because we're broke. This helps Cruz. I think we just take this, right? Irene also does a bunch of hits, so lower defense helps her more. Do you want the more expensive one? Yes, we do, because we can E2 Cruz immediately.
I'm here to slack off.
Let's just do that. Where's the usual 999 ingots? In IS5. IS5 has 999 ingots. We'll get the hope, obviously. And Dunwo is a free win. We need a Cruz emote. Yeah, that's
Show me your
gonna be added at some
everyone.
point. I only need like 20 more memberships to be able to have one more emote. The system I have for emotes what isn't annoying as shit at all. Thank you, YouTube.
In position.
You do have a cat emote though. You're gonna have to be satisfied with that. He's
Even
kicking.
an old
What
haunt
they wanna do?
Don't make any more noise.
found your archive. All right. Destroy.
Locked and thrust.
This time we wanna leave Fang where she is. Unless she
Patient,
explodes.
don't imagine the future with such a narrow view.
I like how it keeps tagging the guy.
Patience, my friend.
Like less
Let
how it
me
keeps
have
tagging
a
the
smoke
boxes,
first.
but it
I've
won't matter.
arrived.
It's safe here.
Because we can just walk like this.
Ayo! Minna doite!
Oh, you found the new emotes. Kind of remade the another one because you can barely see her in the old one. As long as the midnight doesn't spontaneously combust,
ドクターの言う通
we'll
り
be
にする
fine.
よ。
Actually, let's guarantee he does
In position.
by having somebody absorb the invisible hit.
Patient, feel how you
Oh, sword.
found your archive. All right. Destroy.
When will Tin Man rerun? He's not the gacha operator. The hell are you talking about? Go play IS5.
Mission accomplished.
Wonderful! このままノーカットで作戦記録に使えるじゃん。
Okay, you're just gonna say you official. It's not like Orchid is going to do much more, so I'll just pick you official for you. Hooray! We're moving closer to another emote SWAT. Thank you, Nabil. Longer stun, for which we don't have any, or 2 lives. You get him by playing IS5. He's the free IS5 operator. Thank you for spamming Seobes. I appreciate that as well. Okay, so do you want the 2 lives or the stun? The stun is obviously the better item, but we also have nothing to use it with right now. No, wait, that's a lie. We have click and cruise. I'm trolling. Just take the stun. I'm kind of biased towards lives, because I really like having at least 9 lives in IS. Makes a big difference. Sorry, 11 lives. 9 lives is in IS3. Okay, so harass with strength, Bosky, go 3 up. Alternatively, others to the tank is good. This won't remove the debuff, so no reason to do it just yet. Is harass doable? Yeah, we'll be fine. Believe in Irene deleting everything. Does it apply to the conviction self-stun? Absolutely no idea. I'm gonna go with yes, probably. It depends on whether it's applied as a debuff to enemies or as a buff to your operators.
Follow my
You know,
light.
does it
Watch out
increase
for the
the
tides in
duration your enemies get stunned for, or does it increase the duration stuns you apply last for? You can pick a conviction and check, I guess. Wait until this guy fucks off. Oh yeah, the spider starts to walk already.
Watch out for a voice. It's the best vessel. Don't imagine the future with such a narrow view.
Okay, you two can just fuck off. Not much we can do about that one.
Don't make any more noise.
Okay.
This setup has some problems.
Patient, don't imagine the future with such a narrow
Namely,
view.
they might have to use Irene to clean up the casters in the backline. Yeah, Harestu can make her stun herself.
Patient found your archive. Don't imagine the future.
Do we even have extra casters? Sometimes they don't spawn.
Found your archive. Don't treat history with such a flippant attitude.
Yep, no extras, so start charging Irene.
You're going.
Leave it to us.
Oh, sword, pierce the moonlight that veils the night.
My light will purge the vice.
Mission accomplished.
That should have been 0 leaks. I guess I could have just deployed Irene right at the start, underestimating her damage.
We can't call a mission complete if we let even a single enemy get through. Beagle,
I'm really afraid
do
of
better
using
on the
guards in
next
IS4, because when I use mine they explode. We have no hope to get anything, so literally doesn't matter. I'll just move on. Rolling for temp recruit. Go. No temp recruit. Let's get Yatu Outer. One of the strongest 6 stars. And we go into the Bosky. To die honorably. Hooray! Thank you, Elia. We're getting closer to having more emotes. Oh, a shop. What should the emote actually be? Like, should it just be a cruise emote or do you want something else? We need to figure this shit out. You're going fast today. We have no specialist to E2. Okay, time to ask the big question. Chicken with cruise head. That's gonna be hard to make. Because the emotes are so small, right? So it needs to be really obvious what it is. If it's anything else, it becomes really hard to tell what the emote is, I think. Why did Meteor's head disappear? What the hell? Okay, so do you want the 4 hope from this? It's super expensive for 4 hope, so I kind of don't like it. But do we want it anyway? Thank you, Perman. Wonder how many people actually need to unlock an emote slot. YouTube is really asinine about it. Hang on, I'll check while you figure out whether you want more hope or not. Okay, it's 13 more. Though it isn't updated to show the 3 people who just subbed today, so it's 10. I need 10 more slots to unlock another emote one. Does the art display give max health? No, it doesn't give max health. 9 more. Thank you for finding peace. I don't have a roach emote for you. Oh wait, that's red, that's not W. Don't have a red. I'm a mimic, I guess. By the way, I fucking love the icon for Mimic Logic. It's so well made. Like, even if you've never played Mimic Logic, you can tell it's a Mimic chest. Okay, this shop's kind of ass. I assume you want to buff Cruise attack, because obviously we do. This thing costs 16 fucking ingots? What the fuck? Why is it 16 ingots for a chance to get a random item? I know it's usually a good item, but still. 16 ingots is the same as a legendary and then it can give you 15% physical damage. The fuck is this shit? Yeah, spot is a good point. We'll get spot. If we're getting spot, do we get this as well? Or do we wait for the next shop? This is a super strong item when you're actually using melee operators. Do we get it? Or do we just go to the next shop? Because we have a shop right after. This is god tier if you get Gitanu's relic. Otherwise it's mid because you can't proc it all that often in IS4. If you get hit 3 times you're gonna die, you know. Skip. Okay. Attack speed for Cruise is less important. Attack for Cruise is really good. I don't think we can rob the shop even if we want to. I'd say just grab the attack for Cruise and go and just run away. And get the other Cruise. Fair enough. I clicked on the wrong ticket, didn't I? That's fine. I have 2 ingots. Wait, shit, we're still 1 ingot short. No, we can get the other Cruise. What is full auto maintenance station? I assume that's the one that gives you SP. Recover 1 life or reduce enemy attack. 1 item is directly useful right now, so we're gonna take that. The scout option can be kind of ass. Boss fight is mostly fine. Is there anything we want to E2? Is there anything we can eat to? No, there isn't. This is still better than getting 2 hope, so we're gonna send Yatu on an expedition. And then we have nothing we can do here, but maybe we can decide to drop the shop if it's something interesting. Ending 3 emergency grind. If I'm doing that, I'm doing it at 4 stars, so some other time. Yeah, this is not even worth robbing. Need shop all around. Okay, we're playing crafty again. Doesn't Tin Man just spawn kill absolutely everything by himself? I feel like he's gonna wipe half the stage before they can do anything.
We're heading out. Remember, mind your cover.
Even an old haunt has its perils. Don't treat history with such a flippant attitude.
Yeah, I'd say he's pretty decent at it.
On alert. Go ahead. Stand still.
Okay.
Let's go with this sort of setup.
Patient found your archive. All right.
In position.
Wait until the target dies.
Feel how your soul
throwing another one.
It'll be a lesson you won't forget.
I assume Irene can just one-shot the Avenger.
Follow me.
Don't step into the shadows.
Might have accidentally killed myself.
Oh, here I am. Thrust.
Though I think click stunts can still push it out. Should be 3 more hits before she's fully charged. Yeah, there we go. Though Cruz just deleted all the Avengers, so it no longer matters.
Your archive.
Was worried if she charged her skill in time and then she didn't need her skill.
Mission
Tin Man and Cruz are really good at cleaning up.
Looking after everyone's health is my greatest motivation.
Can we lower corruption before boss? Not much, but we can try. Oh, this is just better. Okay, sniper or guard? We have neither. We have the big decent sniper book and spinach, so we can just get something like Rosmontis if you want to. For guard, I don't think I have any guard that particularly benefits from spinach from the 6 stars. Do we just get Rosmontis? Yeah, it is, I guess. And there's no reason not to do Rational Fracture. We're gonna have 3 points on the next floor anyway. We can kick out Midnight.
任務分かってる。私がオペレーターのみんなを守るよ。絶対に。
Hi, brof.
I'll be finding a backup route for our operation.
Deploy Irene first.
My
We're gonna
sword will
leave the
respond the
dinosaur in
instant
the
I
air.
spot the movement.
She kills fast enough to not need healing immediately, I assume. So we can set up Cruz for the first caster. Yeah, probably shouldn't try this
There
on
we go.
emergency. But I assume he just
Don't
gets
step into the
deleted
shadows.
instantly. Let's find out.
Don't step into the shadows.
Wait for the small one to die.
Don't. My last will purge device.
Oh damn, couldn't finish him off. Tragic.
Go ahead. Stand still.
Watch out for a voice. It's the best vessel for curses.
はいよはいこっち向いて
Found your archive. Alright.
The stun duration is pretty good. Oh wait, yeah, I should be running Rosmontis too actually. Never mind the spinach, we have extra spin duration. Anything hit by Rosmontis 2 is never moving again. Irrelevant against the first boss though, because he's immune to stun.
Such a flippant attitude.
Yeah, Dusk is just cursed.
Feel how your soul's imprisoned. It'll be a lesson.
Does Tin Man explode? Yes, definitely. Boom.
Mission accomplished.
It's about 1800 damage on the range tile, I think.
We've accomplished our objective as planned.
This one's really good. We'll take that. We can't E2 the cat. We can still get Cruz or something. Or, do we get more cats? Do you want Cruz or cats? These are the important questions over time. Cat it is. Honestly, the sleep on it is really good. Okay, it's 9 weight because we leaked a bit, so we can't really knock off the Dominion. Do we pop one of it to remove one layer? We are fighting... Yeah, I guess we'll take down one layer. That way it's only 50 attack speed reduction, which is more manageable. Oh yeah, it's this fight, so we need maximize healing.
I won't ask about the meaning of this mission then.
Stun will be really good. And try to see if we can snipe the boss. I think I want to start with Cruz before anything else. Just so I don't have... because if I deploy Spot early, he tends to explode horribly. We can snipe the first few enemies with her, I think.
Save us a lot of time if you just surrender.
Because the boss two-shots Spot, which is why I don't want to deploy him right now. I'll float a few stuff first.
Watch out for a voice. It's the best vessel for curses. Patient found your archive. Alright. Destroyed.
I think I need to let this guy through. I feel like I'll die if I block him. Yeah, I have no answer to this.
Yeah, fine.
Be free, my dude.
Patient, don't imagine the future with such a narrow view.
My sword will respawn the instant I spot the movement.
Just bait for a bit.
See the light of my lantern? I'm right here.
Feel how your soul's imprisoned. It'll be a lesson you won't.
Stand still.
今から起きることを見たくないなら離れてて。こっちはみんな。
Don't imagine the future with such a
Catch.
Heal that wound in no time.
ドクターの言うとみんなどいて。
This should feel so annoying when you don't have an AoE medic.
Don't imagine the future with such a
痛ければ叫ぶといいよ。少しは楽に。
Oh my shit, the first one is fast enough to dodge. Oh, the stun will keep Spot alive at least.
My sword will...
Don't treat history with such a flippant attitude.
Heal that wound in no time.
That freeze is so annoying. Die already.
Mission accomplished.
I feel like I would have had a better result against Emperor's Blade, because I can just nuke the guy immediately. Okay, we have a useless item or a mostly useless item. Hooray! Suppressant isn't bad, we just barely have infected enemies. Okay, this is... I'll let you choose. Do you want a useless 1 or useless 2? What do you mean who? That's me. I put the slightest amount of emotion in my voice and you can't recognize me. I'm disappointed in you. Okay, we're getting useless 2. Yay! Okay, Angelina has IS module. I'm not a big fan of picking a 6-star now, because that means we can't eat Urus Montis later. But she does have a IS module. Skadi is Skadi, so decent, because we have Irene and Cruz for her to buff. Shamare for the same reason as Skadi. And for defenders, we can pick something like Gummy or Nero, which are just slightly better than Spot, but it's an option. If I can find Nero, that is. No, seriously, why can't I find her? Okay, found her. So, 6-star supporter, whether that's Angelina or Skadi is up to you. Nero, Gummy, or skipping. Those are basically the options. I love the combo of a useless item with a fucking supporter defender ticket. It's pure terrorism. Six-star supporter or Shamare. Okay. So basically Skadi, Angelina, Suzuran or Shamare. Oh, Shamare might win. Will we actually have enough resources to eat to the cat? Let's go, Shamare. Now watch me not get a single sniper ticket until the end of the run. Hi Wolfies, you're E2 now. Still no masteries or model though. Feels like I'm building a bad siege. Yay, Yato has returned. Okay, we have a possible 5 fights plus Bosky at the bottom, so we're going on the bottom. Bosky first so we can avoid the emergency if it's impossible. Oh, do we take the god tier item? Or do we take the bad item that isn't this item? I'm just joking. We all know what the answer will be. Let's go. Yeah, it's a 62% damage increase. Oh, we have another shop. Yay. Okay, first of all, we eat Urus Montis. Big cat. You can say illusion of choice to that, but you are going to do that anyway. I'm just saving time. Second, we have the guard SP for Irene. Forced pick. Do you want this or not? I'm basically an expert to dying to ending 4, but it's the encounter is actually from it is pretty decent, so I sometimes just get it for that. You're kind of split on this. What do you value more? 1 ingot or dying to ending 4? Do you have a chance to even beat ending 4? I don't know, probably. I don't know how to play it and I've never bothered to practice it, which is the bigger problem. But other than that, Do you want to make Irene not die immediately when something looks at her? Or is that not worth the money? Because we have 3 more shops to go through. I feel like it's not worth the money, because we have a lot more shops. Yeah, ending force the 2 dudes. Bunch of stuff we can't afford. You don't need this because we're playing with the right stuff. Okay, let's just go. Squad limit, horn, and the stuff we can't afford. Do you want the horn or do we reroll looking for a better item? Hope and squad limit is also a good idea. So hope, squad, or reroll. Guess it's just the horn? Yep, definitely. Oh, tragic. This is actually really good. What did we do on the defender ticket? We got Shamare.
仕事わかった
Do you want a safe house or to improve Shamare? Debuff or safe house summon? Personally, I rather extremely favor any kind of removal. But Shamare is pretty strong. Does the debuff extend to Shamares though? No clue. I would assume so, but no clue. What the fuck is man-made I want? Do you mean the robot map? Defense substituting offense. I wonder if I can die on this map. So, for me this map is normally a free win, but I normally have Ethan as well. Okay, so Rosmus a pretty big cheeser here. Tin Man will keep the squad alive. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. Let's just dive right in. I'll do my best to die here. So we just start with Rosmontis, follow a medic, and then just retreat cruise several times to stack a few walls.
Please take good care of yourself while I'm gone.
I love maps where I start with 0 DP. The combination of having a permanent 40% DP debuff in the possible debuff pool, along with having 0 starting DP in a lot of maps is just wild to me.
Watch out for a voice.
Not even
It's
heal
the best
Rosmontis.
vessel for don't treat history
Yeah,
with
he does,
such
he
a
does.
flippant attitude.
We're just here for the chest. Okay, Cruz. You do you.
Locked and loaded.
Found your archive.
My heart will be the judge.
Caster's also summoned wolves, right? Click is on redeploy duty then.
お遊戯の時間だよモルテ
Let me feel how your soul's imprisoned. It'll be a lesson you won't forget.
Need some human shield for Irene, so she doesn't spontaneously combust.
See the light of my lantern?
Because these trucks are very friendly towards existence. Back off.
Feel how your soul's imprisoned. It'll be a lesson you won't forget.
I believed he wasn't gonna be able to eat her.
Any more noise?
Okay, we can
See the
leave
light
this
of
guy.
my heart will be the judge.
Yup, shit.
Found your archive. Alright. Destroyed. Don't imagine.
Too late to exceed the tides. See the light of my lantern? I'm right
Oh,
here.
shit, left. The guy hit.
See the light of my lantern? I'm right
How
here.
did he hit the wall? I'm
Eyes will
stupid.
find the truth.
And yeah, easy cleanup.
Patience, my don't.
Rosmontis has high attack, so everything dies quickly. Didn't even need all the walls I've been wanting. I'm just curious if it's gonna hit this tile now. It's trying to avoid
See
it
the
so
light
hard.
of my lantern? I'm right here. On alert.
It's just determined to never want anything on this tile.
Mission accomplished.
A few years ago, I heard some.
We don't
rumors
have that much attack
Haswell
damage for
City.
Tachanka, but yeah, he can work.
Seems
Woohoo! Devices.
time has not
And
rusted
hope.
your talents in
And
this
more
area, Doctor.
devices. Okay, now 5 stars are just straight up cheaper than 4 stars. Do we want to spend our 2 hope on this ticket though, or keep it? I basically just have Manticore, slow is decent I guess. Project Red for extended stun duration from this. Red sounds like a good idea. We can't afford Ethan, he's too expensive. Or Robin, who has snares I think, but snares aren't affected. Nothing isn't E2. So it's basically red or nothing. Red, Manticore or nothing. Or Robin, I guess. If you wanna get something, I'd say get red, because she has stun, so that benefits from the trumpet. I'm gonna go to the toilet while you're deciding. And I'm back. Guess you went with skipping. Makes sense. Where's Thermo? The one tick from the 1 star when you pick it. It's always so sad. Beep, and then it's gone. Okay, so I'm a master of throwing on stages like this, but this should be a free win. So Click and Cruz can kill drones, Irene can snipe them, we need somebody to cover the left side, and that can basically be solved by Rosmontis when I think about it. So we start with Cruz to delete the drone, follow up with Rosmontis in her spot, and then just move Cruz and Click around. Tin Man is on position to heal. That sounds so well and good, but then I don't have DP and die in some stupid way. Do we play this stage or do we skip it? Not worth fit just yet. I'll play Big Migration first, because it's probably easier anyway. Since I'll most likely eat all 4 nodes here. I should remind myself that I have spinach and might want to go back towards Montes S1 at some point. But Haresto is with increased duration is also great.
アーツのコントロールはちゃんとできるから。
So I'm not too much of a...
今から起きることを見
Yeah,
たくない
yeah,
な
of
ら
course.
離れてて。
Oh, she might finish it off anyway. Nope, one hit shot.
あなたの痛ければ叫ぶからいい
Terrorist Rosmo.
少しは楽になるから。
Patient, feel how your soul's imprisoned. It'll be a lesson you won't forget.
Yeah, fine.
If there's one unhelpful tile she can find to drop it on, she's gonna find it.
Patient, don't treat history with such a flip.
Stand still.
あんたたちの恨みいただくね。
It's safe here.
Doesn't matter to me.
Should have started with the arena on this thing, I guess.
眠りなさい。母なる大地の腕に。
Don't treat history with such a flippant attitude.
It's kind of wild to me that Tin Man has less health than Montes. Her health is debuffed by an item, by almost half.
完璧にやってみせるから。
Dude lives every day a second away from death.
Here I am.
My sword will respawn the instant I spot the movement.
Patient, feel how your soul's imprisoned. It'll be a lesson you won't forget.
Ready to heal.
Feel
Oh
how
yeah,
your
we're waiting
soul's
for this
don't
guy.
treat history
I thought
with
he was
such a
already dead.
flippant attitude.
Mission accomplished.
Letting even a single enemy slip by could crumble
Hooray!
a line of defense.
More smoke.
Data Prisa, give me the order. Let me eliminate the
We should
threat.
probably take this. We need the lives. Instant E2 Iris. Alternatively, you can get something like Seobe. I do have Masteries on her, but no model. Yeah, is it E2 or something else? Doesn't seem too unreasonable. She's a cat. Well, I guess she's Swire in a dress, so that tracks. Okay. So I should make restricted zone more playable, more or less.
仕方ありませんわね。
Shamar is bad here.
I want to ask about the
We'll
meaning
go
of
with
this
this.
mission, then.
The stun isn't helpful. She doesn't need extra damage, she's just here for blocking stuff, so I might even run her S3. No, actually her stun is still the best, because she can hit the side lane. And we should actually activate this, because we need lives at this point. Of course it's gonna hit the one node that I'm not going to go to. Typical. It doesn't even have an effect because we're gonna max out the lives from this node. I'm just annoyed at the RNG.
We're heading out. Remember, mind your cover. Go ahead and stand still.
My sword
I think she's gonna finish the drone.
I spot
Yeah.
the movement. See the light of my lantern? I'm right here.
Yeah, fine. Doesn't matter to me.
Oops, leave spot there so he can be shot in the face.
Doesn't matter. Hey, catch.
Pick off this drone. Fuck off. Yeah, I guess we can agree that Click is about to get shot. Oops. If they walk all the way over here, they get 3 hits, unfortunately. Well, we can just have Tin Man here. This tower's safe from drones. And I don't actually care about his normal attack. Cruz can finish off this drone so it stops being a pain in the ass. Will Spot make it? If he doesn't, I'll just deploy Kibi to heal Rosmontis.
Patience, feel how your soul's imprisoned. It'll be a lesson.
Not sure if Rosmontis dying wouldn't be a big deal at this point.
Locked and loaded. See the light? My light will purge the vice.
Nah, close enough.
Found your
Yeah, stage is over.
Alright.
1 enemies, 2 enemies, no extras. We're done.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, that was pretty easy.
Looking after everyone's health.
I
is a
underestimated
great
how
motivation.
insanely quickly Cruz deletes drones. Okay, if we get Perfumer, we never have to worry about this thing again, because Perfumer out-heals it. Alternatively, we can get a stronger medic that's more vocalized. But I really love being fucking lazy, so personally I want Perfumer. Alternatively, you know, we have Amia, Hibiscus for damage. Theopsis is a better AoE medic who's also leveled, or Warfarin. No, Whisper Rain is permabanned. She did a naughty thing, so she's not allowed anymore. Perfumer it is! Hooray! The debuff doesn't matter anymore. Now I get to bring a lot less healers. Okay, we have Ama's Affection. The other item completely trivialized this stage, so it's a bit sad that we don't have it. But it should be an easy win anyway. I'll probably just use this later. Wait, we're gonna level up from this fight, right? So is this worth using here? What is Ama's effect on the stage? Absolutely none. Ama is for encounters and ending 4. Yeah, this is the squad we want anyway. No deviation allowed, except for humor.
With pleasure.
Cats with wings are what? You lost me. I think you're better off finding out what eats bats. Because bats are mice, right? And then you find out what a cat with a wing is.
So this is
We can put Perfumer away.
Save us a lot of time if you just surrender.
Always, without exception. If you find the most useless spot to drop it. Though I like how both of them dropped on useless tile. Fuck off. I'm shocked he didn't drop here.
Even an old haunt has its perils. Found your archive. Alright. Destroyed.
My sword will respond the instant my eyes will find the truth. See the light of my lantern? I'm right here.
段階だけは手を貸して差し上げますわ。
Patience, my friend. Let me have a smoke first.
That sweat fragrance revive your mind.
I feel like the RNG is made so it specifically picks tiles that are not gonna block anything.
命令深ければ叫ぶ。
Like, you can't convince me otherwise.
少しは楽になるから。
Mission accomplished.
The only one that didn't block,
So long
that
as it
actually
turns
blocked
out
something
well,
was forced to.
A little pain's no big problem.
E0 croissant, let's go. We can just get on Nero. She heals, I guess. I'm probably leaning towards skipping myself. We have much higher damage than Fire Whistle and nothing that buffs Fire Whistle's damage, so I'm not a fan of her. Yeah, I think skipping's my best option. We can get some decent defender for ending one. It really helps, but it's not that necessary, and it's really expensive on hope. So personally, I'd rather skip. Why does a taco cost 8 euro? The hell? So are we skipping or we get something like Fire Whistle? Fire Whistle slash Nero. Or some Quora bubble type shit. Oh, well, or the Rat, which is absolutely the best operator in the game, who will definitely carry us. Those are basically the options. We have the strategic option of skipping, hoping that Fire Whistle does damage or Nero tanks anything, a defender that can actually tank, and the Rat that will definitely carry us until the end of time. Needs the skin though. Without skin she won't carry, tragically. Rat it is. Who needs hope anyway? Well, me, but what can you do? That's the price of simping. Okay, restricted zone again. This time we have Perfumer, so it's a bit freer. I guess I can bring Funk.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I'll level my Underflow sometime. We currently still have a Vulpes, and
Do be careful, everyone.
for a second time in a row this tile is blocked out. Well, the difference is now every tile is blocked out.
Oh, is it not that still?
Leave it to us. On standby.
Yeah, I felt like she won't make it in time.
Oh, is it my turn?
始まる。
Oh my god, it almost landed in a useful spot. I'm shocked. Wonder if she can just delete the drone before she dies.
And loaded.
But nah, but we'll just leave her there. She can kill the next drone.
あなたのこと。命令誰かがやらないといけないことがある。私にしかできないことがある。
Looks stupid, but should be playable enough.
That's fine. Stay calm, my friends.
Oh, wait, that's bad.
In position.
This drone moves so early. The hell? Okay, obviously we're getting rid of this. Does she survive one hit? Probably not.
That's fine with me.
はいよはいこっち向いて
Just let them through.
空気がよどんでいますよね。
This drone is an asshole.
Watch out for a voice. It's the best.
I really wish there was some indication when they will actually go to their fields. It would make this map infinitely less annoying. Because you would know in what order the fucking drones are gonna move.
Don't step into the shadows. Go ahead. I'm all
Oh, of course he gets the shot off.
Found your archive. All right.
あなたたちの読み聞かせをしてほしいのかしら。今から起きることを見たくないなら離れ。
Feel how your soul's imprisoned. It'll be a lesson you won't forget.
Always the wrong tile.
痛ければ叫ぶといいよ。
Wait, why didn't that stun?
少
The
し
fuck?
楽になるから。
The second one walked in after the stun. So it's always the closest tile.
a single enemy slip by could crumble our line of defense.
Okay, good to know.
Freezer, give me the order. Let me eliminate the threat.
That's kind of never where you wanted, so it's a bit ass, but good to know. Thank you. So I just want to put her away from any melee tiles, so the device doesn't spawn next to her. We'll try that and see. Now we'll go for the encounter, because it's a mostly doable fight, I guess. We have a DP debuff. Of course we have a DP debuff. Got it, yeah. Okay, I'll try to abuse its spawn logic. Okay, bottom wind. So I wanna reinforce this. And what else? And this one doesn't give anything. Hooray! We have two blocked tiles either way. My favorite.
On alert.
Wonder if I should repair this. I have no way to kill the archers, so I'm forced to let this thing break. And then the only other one possible is this, because if we let this one break, we can't even use this tile.
Watch out for a voice. It's the best vessel for. Don't treat history with such a flippant attitude.
Go ahead. Stand still.
Found your archive. All right. Destroy.
Once this guy gets deleted, we can heal Rosmontis a little bit.
Feel how your soul's imprisoned. It'll be a lesson you won't forget.
Emphasis on a little bit.
やらないといけないことがある。私にしかできないことがある。
Oh, now the stun runs out.
Found your archive.
Of course.
All right.
Oh yeah, because of the black tile.
あなたのこと。
I forgot about it.
つもりはないよ。空気がよどんでいますわね。
In position.
Don't imagine the future.
Okay, we're
Such a
dead.
narrow view.
Hooray. Ah, black tiles on this stage feel so nice. We're dead so hard my computer died too. I hate the RNG wind more than anything on it, because it completely changes the stage where the wind is, since it alters how many tiles you have free. think in this case you just needed to have Perfumer instead of Tin Man. Trying to have Tin Man down as well was kind of greeding. Let's go one more. Double guard tickets. Oh, and we get hummus from a guard ticket. The game is taking the piss. Okay, just for variety's sake, let's ban Erin for one run. So we have a temp recruit hummus. We can just take him and then get some 6-star, like Hewagur, because then we'll have enough block, or Skadi obviously. Or we can just E2 some 6-star and have 2 operators. No, this is a complete lie, we don't have enough hope for that. The fuck am I talking about? Okay, now we have another guard ticket. We can just E2 him and then get something like Angelina. That sounds like ass and we'll die at T1. I'm not a fan of that, but it's possible. Safest pick is probably just him and Hewagur. That should beat everything on the first floor on its own. Blaze is also an option, yeah. Okay. So Skadi, Blaze, Hewagur, or no 6-star. We can E2 hummus and then get a 6-star supporter basically. Not a fan, but it's possible. Yeah, you know, the 5-star guards. All of these ones are E2 and have masteries. You can go with something from there, or we can just get Hewagur. Seems like Hewagur wins. Okay, now that makes Tin Man a really useful operator, because we only have operators that can be healed. I feel like he won by 1 vote, but we'll take it. I mean, it is healing. Yes, I know that there was a better pick there. No worries, my fellow tryhards. But that's what chat would have picked, so let's speed it up. Triple fight.
Only butchers thirst for blood. We are merely paying the price of survival. I don't mind losing my life, if that is enough to end this all. Killing is but the last resort.
Can't imagine anything here can hurt hummus. 15 enemies, no extras. Might as well spook him, I guess.
Like a regular stream? I'll try.
Wonder if Hewagur wins without his skill, or will he need it? Yeah, dude's getting his ass beat.
Play the flesh to play.
Mission accomplished.
To be fair, the one time Tachanka showed up, he did his job. Ooh, that's a good one. It's a guaranteed item that's useful in a fight. Okay, so she can heal enmities. She can also heal enmities. Warfarin is an operator. Those are the 3 medics that do something relevant to our squad. We can just pick Hibiscus to do damage as well. Spiders on 4-2? Nah, spiders are a free win. Hewagur has physical dodge. I never noticed the spiders. The casters on that stage are more annoying as far as I'm concerned. Amiya it is, by a landslide. Okay, so it doesn't matter what the stage is, it's
Yes,
going to be a free
I
win.
understand.
Bat is most definitely not a cat with wing.
Let's keep
We
moving
have an extra
forward.
animum, so we want to save Amiya skill for it. Luckily for us,
I thought you wanted me here to
this
fix
is the
the
normal
lock.
stage. So that should prove easy.
This staff is bound to my thoughts.
Do they even do damage to Hummus?
I've never truly left the battlefield.
Nope, he out-heals them.
I know.
I really should have put Helgur one tile forward just to counter this caster, but I kind of don't think it will matter. Because this caster is sort of a
Are
wimp.
you what? You think you're gonna grind me down with numbers?
I just don't think you have the damage to kill anyway. Yeah. Too wimpy. And this position is better for a dog. It's a bear. Okay, will Helgur be able to cheese a bear?
Just treat it like a regular stream? I'll try.
I was born.
He has enough health to not die at one hit if he's at full.
I'm here to stop.
Actually, there's no reason to wait.
Won't slow my steps.
Let's just heal Helgur now.
Our youth is more a thrust of whip, a sword to rip.
Didn't even get hit. He wouldn't have died if he got hit in the first place.
Avert your eyes. I'm about to end their misery.
Ooh, an aggressively useful item. This isn't IS5, so this is actually complete garbage. I'll try to die later, but until I'm doing that... who do you simp for more? Difficult choice, I know. It's 50-50. If it's 50-50, you get one set. Non-negotiable. What is Hummus's 2? 3 block. And he does more damage. I'm just using it because his damage isn't too relevant.
Medical supplies confirmed. Battery charge confirmed.
Okay, we can use one set to heal you official. This is the run.
Let's keep moving forward.
And a free win emergency.
This
Wait, shouldn't you just
is
deploy
bound to
Amiya
my
first and have her
thoughts.
nuke literally everything?
Killing is but the last resort.
I'm here, Doctor.
Maybe she's slow.
This?
More than I'd like. We'll see.
Heal our scars.
I want the flesh of blade, the flesh to flay. There's more of you? What a day.
Deep breaths. Stay calm.
No, we'll leak a couple. Too much trolling. I was hoping Amiya's true damage will nuke everything, but their health is too high in emergency.
Mission
Tragic.
accomplished.
Should have taken the stage seriously.
Hey! You guys running off there! Don't forget to tell your friends and family about me! Thank you!
Ooh, this is super broken. Nice. Makes ranged operators no longer die. We'll probably get this, because we have Confess and we're looking for a chance to use it. And what do you want to eat to? Yeah, Helgor, so I can finally use his S3. It's probably what I want. I'm still shocked he only has plus 100% damage. No, no wonder he got power crept. Imagine being a 6-star and not having plus 600% damage on your skill. Okay, we made it to the shop. Here we have Hope, which we're gonna get, obviously. Okay, we have a difficult choice for you. I have raised a certain not very good operator that stream has been bothering me to raise for quite a while now. We do have 8 hope, so we can get a certain operator. Should I get this Vanguard ticket or not? It will let you pick a bad operator. Do you want it? Alright. You can now pick Whoopis. She has no masteries. Wait, she might actually have a M1. Yeah, Backpipe, Saga, or Whoopis if you want a 6-star. Yeah, when you're running this kind of squad, she is definitely not very good in it. This is not an effective use of 7 hope when your squad looks like this, my dude. Okay, if you E2 her, I'll go get her M1. It's probably ready. We can get absolutely nothing. And nothing. How much hope does Amiya cost? 2 hope. We'll get a steward then. For the record, I don't think she's particularly notable among the current bound vanguards. She's definitely better than Siege or something. Okay, we can't use this on this stage, of course. So we're gonna have to save it until the 3rd floor. Makes sense to go here, because one of these is probably a boss key. Can we beat the slug stage? Yeah, Helgur should just cheat on it.
What can I do for you?
His S2 is probably the better skill here, to be honest. Because all I want from him is to murder the casters anyway. Okay, they all group up on this tile, right?
Don't just rush in ahead.
So we can just have him sit there and murder everything for me.
It's but the last resort. I was born to fight.
No, he's not losing to a caster at least.
I want a thrust of whip, the sword to rip.
Needs more block though. Okay, set Amiya for new later. Something Amiya can heal. Side body for later.
How should I know?
Hey, let's go. I think we only need 9 more people. Yep, shit. No! Helgur exploded. What a tragedy.
Got it.
Through the grim peril.
Hate and resentment have no place, but in a burst. Hate and resentment have no place, but in a burst of autumn wrath.
Roger that.
Thank you, Oran.
So much flowers imbibe.
There's more of you? What a day.
Let's stun him so he dies more. In a more animated manner.
Killing is but the last resort.
Guess I should have just had him here. Then he could kill both spiders and casters. That would have been smoother. I wanted to see if he can just fight everything himself, but sadly not.
Don't forget to tell your friends and family about me.
Yay! Attack speed. Forced spot pick. Can we play payback? Probably yes. Although this might be better. The trucks did arts damage, right? Do you think that matters? I feel like he can out DPS the trucks anyway. I mean, the normal attack is physical and then the skill is arts. Yeah, dealing guard damage. It's physical when it does the normal attack, and then the skill where it drops artillery wizards. The other side, the stage should be fine. How much attack do you have? Yeah, that's enough to get through the truck's armor. Yeah, let's go. Think if we drop hummus next to him, he won't die.
Got it.
Throw mimic as always.
Need to parley with them, but I rarely do such things, whether I'm in Syracuse or Higashi.
Okay, fuck it, we'll leak some enemies because I wanna greed for the mimic. I have priorities, damn it. Which means we need to bait the truck shot away from the cannons. One set, go.
Do you need medical attention?
Point of this is these things now won't actually die.
This staff is bound to my thoughts.
And then we'll do like this.
Fine.
Ami will kill it in a bit. Spot will bait the second truck in a moment.
Che posto stupendo.
Catch.
Here's will bathe new life.
The slip a lash of blade.
Why the rush? The road to the afterlife is crowded enough.
Got it.
Don't actually care if they die. That's what they're there for. Yay! Helagor didn't lose the 1v1. Good job, Helagor. That should be a clear. Stewart prioritizes the truck. And we got the dog for a 3-win.
I'm all set for a one-on-one. Dog's gone. Thrust the whip. The sword to rip.
The truck would have been more annoying, but I don't think it has the damage to kill one of these on its own. On normal mode. Oh, shit, we have an extra.
I'm all set to go.
All right then.
Splendida giornata quest'oggi.
Whatever you so many weaknesses.
Gladly.
Doesn't matter to me.
Probably takes 2 hits to kill Helagor, but just barely. But I'm not sure if we can dish out enough damage in one Helagor skill. So I would guess it goes through.
I thought you wanted me here to fix a lot. Thrust the whip. The sword.
Oh, never mind.
So much flowers invite. At least make me lose the cold.
I'm all set to go.
Yeah, we'll get it. Just barely.
Understood.
Mission accomplished.
100% Whoop is carrying. The bear has super low defense, by the way.
Avert your eyes. I'm about to end.
So if you do physical, it goes down really fast. Oh, we have the counter to the King's Relic. More importantly, do you E2 Ami or something else? E2ing Ami it is. Okay. Do we counter the King's Relic? I am very okay with this because the King's Relic sucks. And having lives is pretty good in IS4. I have won exactly 1 run thanks to the King's Relics in IS4. They almost never do anything. Who do we E2? Oh, I guess Vupis. Okay, we're E2ing Vupis, then Bosky, and then if we get a device we can go down. Okay, now since she's E2, I think I have one of her masteries done. I definitely don't read the patch notes, that's for sure. What did we get? Also, we should get rid of this debuff as soon as we can. I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I read patch notes in games where I care about the patch notes. Since I don't play League of Legends, the number of games where I actually bother to read the patch notes is vanishingly few.
Stay healthy, Doctor. Vive la vida.
Okay, now you have a mastery in her. What was the debuff here? Okay, we just get extra life points. That's fine. Is there any reason to get her model? Or is it us, by the way? I'll probably get it anyway. If I build operators, I'll go all the way. What was your role when you were playing League of Legends? I can play everything, or could play. Mostly went between anything that's not AD carry, because that's boring as shit, but I could play it if I had to. I don't really do roles in games. I'm just comfortable with
Mine and Teresa's
switching constantly.
emotions. I'll manifest them here.
The mod is ass. Yeah, that's what I assumed, but I might as well ask. Her health pool is also ass. Okay, so now here he can remove spiders and 1v1 casters. Well, Vulpes sucks as a vanguard, so that's fine, you know?
The slip of a lash of blade.
Oh wait, we're running his good skill. Tragic. I tried to use his S3 to kill the spiders and then I remembered I'm running his actual good skill.
So much hate and resentment have no place, but in a burst of autumn red.
I mean, she's just a guard.
The sword to rip.
Anya, through the grim perils of the longest night, we shall breach into the promised dawn.
Wouldn't expect somebody to use her as anything else.
Got it.
I'm kind of surprised how few mechanics she has, honestly.
And we end up talking with our blade.
I feel like Saga is a much more complicated operator even though she's much older.
So much flowers imbibe.
Oh, whoops, yeah. For some reason I feel like she has Ines range and I just activate it. And then I remember it's one tile. Great tile to AFK on, dude. 10 out of 10 duck. Also, this is why you should always play sluggies. The animal on this stage, you just have brain damage.
No enemies in sight.
Like, they just been at work for 8 weeks straight and have given up on life. Okay, we can pick an actual vanguard to go along with our fox guard. We can get something like Myrtle, which prints DP. Beanstalk kind of can be one-shot because of the armor. Or we can just skip. Reed is nutty too. Well, not this Reed anyway. So basically the good options are skip, agent, the pony is an option as always I see. Or Myrtle Swash Elysium. They're the same operator if you're not using them to debuff, so we'll put them together. The pony, because we want a real vanguard. Why do I even have a Kanta and Chuchuk build? Nobody ever picks them. Okay, if we get this, we can start stacking lives, and every fight afterwards will give us a shield. Squad limit is decent, because our squad is small as shit, but we have useless shit in it, so it's not a big deal for now. And for E2, we can E2 Hummus or Pony, so that's us. Best option is probably 3 lives. knock yourselves out. And I'm really keen on not doing hummus, because I play with 4 stars. I really like 4 stars, as you know. I have used hummus in IS4. I would like to not use hummus in IS4. He does not scale well at all, and everything will start killing him soon. So I'm very keen on not having a need to hummus. And a worthless note. Ah yes, okay. Do you want to waste some of your lives so we can stack shields? Waste lives on garbage note. What do you think of this option? Does this sound tempting to you? But it's so garbage. How can you resist? It's drinking Coca-Cola and eating junk food that tastes like shit. It's a McDonald's meal. Let's take the McDonald's meal. We gain 2 hope. We have not received a heart attack from the McDonald's just yet. Okay, so we're gonna regenerate our life after the fight. Oh wait, this reduces max HP, so it doesn't matter. I need to knock off the debuff, which we can't do right now. Do we skip the fight or do we take it? Because I'll have an opportunity to remove the debuff later by comboing 2 things at once. Not sure which is better here. I think I should probably take the fight, realistically. But the greedier path is to try and skip and hold on to the 11 lives. I'd probably just take the fight. I think that's objectively the correct choice. Because I might not be able to remove the correct debuff, since I'll get another debuff from all my leaking when I go up. Okay, we'll skip. We get bad items for skipping. Okay, this is actually a good item. The backpack just covered all of my vision. Yeah, of course we get more debuffs. It's about not having this debuff in particular because it's ass. And once again we have no place where to drop the confession rune. Oh yeah, we lose lives when we go up anyway, so it didn't even matter. Okay, so we should go harass, combat, scout, bosky, shop, and then whatever this bullshit is. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine if I remember how to do it. Is it worth doing this just to knock off a debuff? Will it even knock off a debuff? I think I need to fall below 8, so it won't. This will just reduce it by 2. Oh well, fuck it. Let's burn through all of our lives. I hate getting this debuff early on so much. I assume harass is fine, because Helgr should be able to shit on them. Wonder if we can drop Vulpes on the caster. Is she fast enough for that? Or she'll just get blocked and die anyway, so I kind of doubt that helps much. Well, we need to go. I guess we're using the King's Relics after all.
Sharp. So when I stop, you stop.
Like, can we just put her over here?
E posto stupendo. So much at least make me lose the code.
Yep, that worked.
Killing is but the last resort.
So much negotiation, and we end up talking with our blades.
This staff is bound to my thoughts.
Understood. Down you go!
My hammer's not so weak.
Cleave of spear, the armor to bear.
Let's send Hummus to harass the spiders. Or these guys,
I
realistically.
thought you wanted me here to fix a log wire. You
Enemy cover demolished.
Yeah, that's a decent chunk of health before they're tanky. Works for me. And Whoopis is more useful for deleting the caster later.
screw it! Bring it on, all of you!
So we'll just set her up for that.
Splendida giornata quest'oggi.
Down you go!
Request stress concentration point. Measure.
I was
In Whoopis' defense, she has no module, not full masteries, no pots, not full level, trust, and those casters are insane, and almost no 4-star can beat them 1v1. Pretty much the only 4-star that beats the caster is at E1, will be Jaya for example, and only if he gets to charge first, otherwise he gets deleted.
Love will heal our scars.
Nope, she didn't get to do anything.
I was the flesh of blade, the flesh to flay.
Play this guy a bit.
Down you go!
Mission accomplished.
There's nothing to clean up. Let's go.
Do we eat to the pony or do we pick up We have 2 hope. So it's E2 pony or 3-star. I really don't need DP right now. So E2ing the pony doesn't do much for me. But neither does a 3-star. IS4 is so hard with this rule set. Because Hope is a much harder resource to stack up than in IS5. In IS5 you have a decent force, you can use the 4 stars. Here you're kind of in the shitter. To be fair, I baited chat into picking Whoopis, so
Che posto stupendo.
I am handicapping myself.
So much hate and resentment have no place, but in a burst of autumn wrath.
This staff is bound to my thoughts.
Got it.
I've never truly left.
Down you go!
So much flowers invite. The lady
At least the stun helps. If only we did any damage there.
Love will heal our scars.
A slip.
Not really her fault. These guys are tanky. And we have no arts damage.
Down you go!
No, I was hoping to save the skill for the other one. Yeah, we're gonna fight the second guy with
Whose car is this? How should I know?
Hewagur. That's gonna produce better results.
Not so weak.
Or not.
There's more of you?
Shit.
What a day.
Yeah, fine.
These guys are so annoying.
A one-on-one. Tough guy, huh?
I should have just let these guys leak. I hate not having a caster.
Freeze!
Splendida giornata quest'oggi.
You remember very, very wrongly. Let's leave it at that.
I've never truly left.
Freeze!
Wait, he's gonna die before his Q charge. Whoa.
Yeah, fine. Awaiting orders.
You need me to.
Freeze!
I thought you wanted me here to fix a lock.
Mission accomplished.
Don't really need Ethan on this stage for anything. Any caster that can kill the heavies is good though.
No, it's not your fault, Doctor. I could have done better here.
Counterpoint, we're gonna get to use the King's Relic soon, so look forward to that. Alright, Vanguard or Supporter? This is a choice. Do we just skip? For Vanguards we have stuff that don't do damage. We can't pick a 6-star from either. So I think skipping is the only reasonable choice. Wait, do we even have anything that's worth it doing? Oh my god. I'm going to eat 2 hummus. Fuck my life. Once again, no good position to use this. But you'd never get find the boss key. Do we just play Pretense and die, or do we try to sneak away by the normal fight? I'm really keen on playing Pretense and dying myself. Best 4-star caster for IS2. It's always Click. Doesn't matter what IS. Click has the most DPS and the stun, so they're the best. Unless you need a bunch of AoE, then it's Pudding. Okay, we're going to Pretense and die. How the fuck do I even kill the casters? Obviously Whoopis goes on the left by necessity.
Let's keep moving forward.
My hammer.
Fighting is the only option here.
I've never truly left the Decapitator. Our sacrifices were not in vain.
Splendida giornata quest'oggi. Flowers imbibed. The lady in suit.
Oh yeah, I can just drop a Amia, because you use it while nothing's there.
Calculations complete.
My dear, the road to the afterlife is crowded enough.
A slip of the mind is the difference.
Okay, that's kind of good. If we completely cripple his defense, you keep losing health.
At least make me lose the coat.
They probably won't make it to tomorrow. Yeah, fine. Hold initiative.
Flowers imbibed.
A thrust of whip, the sword to rip.
Literally a fucking guard.
Bring it on, all of you!
Flowers imbibed. The lady in suit and tie dance with her blade.
Here's her baby.
Cleave of spear, the armor to tear. One-on-one!
Flowers imbibed. The lady in suit and tie dance.
So many weaknesses.
A thrust of whip.
Vopis was doing pretty well until she got deleted from existence. Shockingly not enough leaks to actually kill us though. Because I don't think they can finish off Hewagur.
Decapitator. Our sacrifices were not in vain.
That was better than I thought. Well, we tweeted her this morning. No way for her to be
Crawling
too.
out of the swamp is hard enough. Never mind doing it gracefully.
Okay. Luckily for this item, you can simply choose not to pick up the regenerated life point. Do we pick up a medic or a supporter. We already have a medic. Do we skip once again? What are these tickets? Ah. They suck so much. Now we always get the life back. Dodge book for Hewagur, or 20 starting DP, or 6 SP. Imagine if we had Saga, that dodge book would be so insane. I think we should take it anyway. Because it's only 6 SP, and we have 2 Vanguards, so we really don't need the DP. Oh, that much? Oh, maybe the DP is better anyway. DP is probably the best pick, yeah? Because she doesn't have dodge, right? Blah blah blah, stuff that aren't dodge. And stuff that aren't dodge, yeah, she doesn't have dodge. Okay, we'll go for the Hewagru memes. Yay, more lives we can lose. Hope, so we can finally get something. Squad space. Do you want another guard ticket? How much is the stream delay? Holy shit. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, who here has dodge? So we can abuse the book. No dodge here. So the only one with dodge are Jackie and Bee Hunter. Please do not pick Jackie or Bee Hunter. Chen is level 1. Obviously. Okay then, realistically want a guard that's not going to be attacked constantly. Because we don't actually have any all that much DPS. So Tequila's a decent pick. Also our anti-air is shit, so we might want to pick something like Tachanka. Wait, does Tequila hit drones or is that linear exclusive? You can also just get Skadi, yeah? Or Irene. No, Irene is banned, you can't get Irene. What can you do? Okay, so the good options are something like Skadi, Tachanka, hoping to God we get a sniper ticket. And I guess swap won't. We do need some arts damage. Tachanka is good. Debatable. Okay, so the plan is to hope to God we get a sniper. Sounds like a plan. And we'll get Tachanka until then, in case we need to shoot a drone at some point. Everything else here is us, Oh, we have things that are not a sniper here, but we can get something like Dorothy, I guess. So that's okay. Okay, we have Spouter, Phantom, Weedy, and Dorothy. Oh, and Dak. Do you want a 6-star? We have decent ones. My 5-star ones are ass, but what can you do? Yeah, Dorothy is close enough to a sniper. Okay, is it just Dorothy? Shockingly, Tin Man loses for once, but he's definitely not the pick here. I'm just gonna ask if you just want Dorothy and save some time. I can't be bothered to write everyone's name. Oh, that's pretty one-sided. Let's get Dorothy. And we can also get a useless book. We can die to ending 4 later. Let's get deployment limit. So we have a rational fracture, which is nice and won't kill us. And we also have the emergency crafty. Will that kill us? Probably yes.
What sights will the doctor show us this time?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I think I'll just get I just can't kill the trash on this stage. So I'll probably just go. If you want to see me die to crafty, that definitely works for me though. So I guess I'll check if you want to see it. I definitely feel like I have no damage. Probably because we spent 15 hope on vanguards, but oh well. Okay, dying it is. Let's go. Stop the count. Let's see if I can go have dinner. For the stakes of me going to have dinner, let us find out the result.
Got it.
Hostiles inside.
Wonderful.
Do you need the traps activated?
You need me to. Oh,
Stay down, and you won't get hurt any worse.
There is counterplay.
request acknowledged. Requested stress concentration point measured.
Whose car is this?
Not
how
this
should I
though.
know?
That's what one would call
There's more of you?
an error.
What a day.
No, I won't let you take another step. I promised them.
This staff is best.
Stay down, and you won't get hurt any worse.
Load capacity calculations complete.
I've never truly let
Tears will bathe new life.
Che posto stupendo.
No, I won't let you take
At least make me lose the code.
Hold on for a bit. It's the Avenger who won us now.
Oh yes, the others are deployed.
I was the flesh of blade, the flesh to flay.
Stay down, and you won't get hurt any worse.
Went about as well as expected. Just didn't have anything to actually clear them, because they're super tanky in that map and we have no real AoE. Would have went a bit better without the Thorns chest, but about... we might have died anyway. Okay then. That means I win. I'll go and eat some food now. I'll stream again tomorrow. Probably a bit earlier than today, since I have nothing else to do. I barely have enough food for me. It's a small steak. See ya.